Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Dave Burgess. We are here at the DBC Inc. Facebook Live. It's been a long time, but we're back. And so, again, a reminder for this summer, we'll be out. Some weeks we'll be live, some weeks we won't be live. But I was able to get home in time, jump on here today. So I want to show you a couple things. If you are joining us, please throw your name over into the comments. Let us know who's here. We will try to select a winner to send out a free book to. And so let us know where you're watching from, who's here in the comments, and we'll be chatting about a couple things. So first of all, getting ready to hit that busy season. Still got a little bit of downtime coming up here in July, but then once August hits, it is game time. It is time on. Oh, who do we have here? So shocked to see Kristen as our first commenter of the evening. Good to see you, Kristen. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for popping in here. Appreciate you. So again, throw your name over in the comments. We'll select someone to join us. ISTE is over. Man, DBC Inc. at ISTE. Don't think I can tell the story. I think that I have to have my good friend Tara Martin on here someday to tell a little bit more about the story. But let's just say it was not the ISTE that we all expected at DBC Inc., although many of our authors did incredible presentations there, had a great time, lots of social connections. I love watching the feed of ISTE. There's the hashtag not at ISTE where people with FOMO go to. But so I love watching all the connections. Again, as usual, it's probably equal parts about incredible sessions, incredible speakers, incredible workshops, keynotes, all that. And then equal part about the fact that you get to be face-to-face with your PLN and get to go out to these events at night. And, and I'll throw in the third thing, the exhibit hall. Going to the exhibit hall is always fun too. And so, Chris says, poor Tara, watch. This is this is a story again. I will not spoil the story. What we decided maybe is that we will wait until we are far enough removed so we can have a few laughs and jokes about it, because even as it was going down, just to be honest, we had a few laughs and a few jokes, but they maybe seem a little inappropriate this close. It's kind of one of those too soon things. So we'll wait for the jokes. Okay. And fortunately, I will tell you though that talked to Tara each of the last couple of days and she's doing really well. So that's a good sign. We got a couple new books that I would love to show you. And so first one I'm going to show you is one that is burning up the charts. It is doing incredibly well. It is like selling like hotcakes, but more importantly, people that are reading it are just absolutely, completely loving it. They're diving in, and it is Lead with Collaboration. It is a joint book from Allison Absey and Jessica Gomez. So Allison Absey, the author of The Path to Serendipity Through the Lens of Serendipity, leading the whole teacher, and now is joined with Jessica Gomez, first-time author with us at DBC Inc. Books. So congratulations again to Jessica. And they just really knocked it out of the box. And this is a book that's has a real narrow focus, but an important one. And it's all about transforming staff meetings. And wow, I said this in a TikTok video the other day. By the way, I'm starting to get a little bit involved on TikTok. I'm pirate.teacher over there. I only have 2 videos up, only 2 posts up, but hopefully I'll be adding some more soon. So follow me over at pirate.teacher. But anyway, we talked a little bit about this, or I did in the video. Staff meetings are notoriously bad. Let's just be honest. People make fun of staff meetings all the time. Like administrators, if you don't know that teachers make fun of staff meetings, I got news for you. Teachers make fun of staff meetings because typically they're really bad. My late friend, John Beret, one of the things that he used to say, we would sit at staff meetings together and we would, and this is what we would say. Does this meeting make me more excited about going and getting into my classroom? Or does it give me information that I need to make me better when I'm in my classroom? Like those are kind of 2 things. Am I more empowered and feel like I'm more excited about my role as an educator and going and get in my room? Or am I more informed and more prepared to go get in my room? It needs to hit one, if not both of those things. And a lot of staff meetings fall short of that. And so this is all about transforming staff meetings. And it talks about spectacular openings, how to dive into your content, and then ways to close up and finish and bring some closure to the meeting, and a real focus on empowering teacher voice. Just like we want to empower student voice in the classroom, this is about empowering teacher voice in the classroom or in the meetings. And so I already have seen several teachers. By the way, speak of the, I won't say devil because that's kind of strange. But anyway, Tara's here. So good to see you, Tara. Thanks for popping in. Also, all the way from Mississippi, Melissa. Hey, Melissa. So yeah, I should have been at ISTE. I know. Maybe next year. I haven't been to an ISTE since San Diego many, many years ago. And when I say many years ago, I mean like 2011 or 2012, maybe, or something. I can't remember. It was somewhere around in there is when I was at ISTE last. And that was like ISTE in your hometown. ISTE in your hometown is not really ISTE because you're not staying there and being a part of the social scene and all that. You're like driving in and then driving back to your house. It just wasn't the same. And so maybe I need to give ISTE another chance when I get to go somewhere and travel to it. Just going to a conference as away from your hometown and where you're staying at the hotel and a part of the social scene is just so much better. So yeah, good to see you, Melissa. Let's see what does Kristen say. I bring my first sketch. Yeah, exactly. Sketch note the meetings. That's a good way to keep busy, to keep engaged with what's going on. But anyway, back to this. There's already been a couple teachers. One of them, Laura, who often jumps into Facebook Live, who has said, who's a classroom teacher, has read this and said that they've found ways that they're going to use this in their classroom. So originally I'm thinking maybe it's just for admin, people that run staff meetings, but actually I think it has some good classroom applications. The more that I dive into it, the more that I look. And Laura said the same thing. So really appreciate that. Melissa giving you some well wishes there, Tara. So yes, everyone has been worried about you. And like I said, so Tara is recovering and taking good care of herself, not doing too much, all that. And so we're proud of her. You were at ISTE in San Diego too. Interesting. Yeah, I was there. That was, I think it was the year before Teach Like a Pirate came out, because I can remember having some conversations about the decisions of public. I was still like kind of going through the process of how I was going to publish it at that point. And so that was prior. It came out in the fall of 2012, Teach Like a Pirate. If you can believe that, like that's a long time ago, but that's when it came out. So yeah. Sending good vibes. Yeah. Sending good. Yeah. So anyway, this is the new book, Lead with Collaboration. Check it out. It's fantastic. And then the other thing that just came out, on the other side of the publishing house, we have Impress Books, which is an imprint of Dave Burtis Consulting. And we have a repeat author there as well, and that is Lainey Rowell. And so Lainey Rowell just came out with a journal that she co-created with Allison Liu. And so Lainey is kind of the, Allison Liu is a marketer, creator, artist, kind of a person who did some of the art stuff with it. And then Lainey is doing some of the vision of it. And they came together and created something that's really cool. And it's called Bold Gratitude. So it is bound like a regular 6x9 DBC style book. Okay. But then when you open it up, it not only has pages like this, which are easy to write in, but it also has a whole series of prompts and things that lead you through different exercises that will kind of focus your brain, your mind, your writing towards issues of gratitude and happiness for yourself, also with your friends and peer group, but then also gratitude as ways to influence the world. And so it's kind of broken into those three sections. And so, yeah, so it has some breathing exercises in here even, and let's see if I can find it real fast. Like, I mean, that all sorts of different variety of things, even like a coloring page, coloring book style page in there like this. And so it's pretty unique as far as a journal. And I think it's something that you will get a lot out of. And if you'll dive in, again, here's another example of a page opening up for you. And it has little prompts inside. And like, just to give you an example of some of the prompts, like, what do you notice in your life that you can be mega grateful for? How do you feel about the blessing and gift? Like, what can you do to show some appreciation? And just so it gives you different areas where you can like brainstorm some things. They'll get your brain thinking in a more positive way, more optimistic way, and fill your life with more gratitude, more joy, more happiness. It has been scientifically proven. There's actual science behind this stuff, that gratitude increases your happiness rates, your level of happiness that you have. And so give it a shot. And like I said, again, it's just, it comes straight, looks just like a regular book that you're going to slip into your backpack, like one of our 6x9 books, but you open it up and you're actually going to get pen, pencil, whatever you're going to use, and you're going to write right into it and destroy it as it goes. I'll kind of tell you a funny story about that. So I have an issue with journals. I'm a lover of journals. I'm a lover of planners. I struggle to write in them. I struggle to write on the first page of them because it's like I'm the person that doesn't like to turn down corners to bookmark something. Like I want to bookmark, or I'm going to use something else as a way of marking the book. Like I don't like to like bend the pages down and to have that crease there. And I feel the page scream when I do that. And so it's not something that I do readily. And like the idea of getting a pen out and marking inside of a book is just like I'm not usually the person that writes in the margins and all that kind of stuff. And I know it's an issue. And I realized an issue when I was talking to Lainey about this. Something hit me. I have a really unique, weird thing about my yearbooks. So I have 2 middle school yearbooks and 4 high school yearbooks, freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year yearbooks. There's not a pen mark in any of them. You know, everyone gets their yearbooks all signed up and everything, all their friends and everything's on there. I signed all kinds of yearbooks. I went to all the yearbook signing parties, all that kind of stuff. Would never take my yearbook. Nobody has ever written in my yearbook. And so maybe I have some issues that I need to deal with. So maybe I need to break down and force myself to get a pen out and mark up this book and break through some of those issues I have. I told Lainey, like, hey, you got to come on the podcast. And maybe one of the things we'll talk about is people that struggle with their perfectionism, like they don't want to write in the book because they might make a mistake. And she said, yeah, we can talk and discuss about it on air. I'm like, oh, so sort of like live therapy. And I said, well, maybe I'll invite my therapist. And so then the 3 of us can get together and have a conversation. Somehow that didn't seem like a very good idea. But anyway, so get the Bold Gratitude Journal. Don't be like me. Get something to write with and actually use it. That's what it's for. It is for destroying, and you can work your way all the way through it. And Melissa says, at least add sticky notes. That's a start. And so this is a thing that's kind of been taken off in the Bold Gratitude hashtag. If you take a look, and that's Nikki got in there and said, hey, what I use is transparent sticky notes, like the clear sticky notes. And everyone's been like, clear sticky note? Like, what do you mean clear sticky note? What are clear sticky notes? And so she drew on a sticky note and then put it into the Bold Gratitude Journal, and it just completely like disappears against the page. You can see through the rest and see the whole rest of the page and see what she drew on the sticky note, and it's pretty dang cool. And so clear sticky note. Who knew it was a thing? I did not know it was. I did not even know it was a thing, but apparently it is a thing, and you can use those. So maybe if I go get a pad of clear sticky notes, I'll be able to answer the prompts, write everything out on my sticky note pad where I can take it off and throw it away if I want to. Then once it's done, it looks how I want it to, I can plop it into the book and go through the book like that, which again, however it is usable for you is the best way that you should go. Let's see, what do we have here? Who knows, you might end up with books. Oh, that's right. I might be able to take pictures of my pages and create book snaps. Little shout out to Tara Martin there. What is this? Oh, have you seen? I have seen this. Absolutely, I have seen this. And that's the kind of mentality that I have to take with it. That's the purpose of a journal, is to wreck it, to mess it up, to write inside, to do whatever you want with it. And I need to kind of embrace that. So, yeah, there you go. So we have lead with collaboration and bold gratitude. So I had kind of 3 agenda items that I wanted to talk about today. 1, Tara's alive. 2, lead with collaboration came out, and 3, bold gratitude came out. So I'm 3 for 3. I've hit, and Tara even proved it by joining the conversation. By the way, she has also put the hashtags in and the Amazon links to these incredible projects into the notes. So you can go, or into the comments, you can go straight into the comments and find these. And you'll be able to pick them up and get them. Yeah. So I think we have a little gap here before the next project comes out. The next project is a little bit different. I think maybe the next one that comes out is a little bit different than most. It's going to be something that is available in ebook format only, actually. It's not a physical product. It's just an ebook product. And I won't tell you what it is yet, but it has to do with a certain line of our books and a certain thing that we've had created for a certain line of our books. And it is ebook with lots of links to templates and things like this. And I'll just kind of leave it at that as a teaser, as a pirate hook, a little bit of a teaser hook there for, I think people that are into this particular line of books will be excited about what has been created. And if it is successful, we will make more of these ebooks with templates inside to help people use this line of books. And so I think, hopefully I didn't say too much and give it away, but that's kind of what's going down behind the scenes right now as we're pulling it all together and getting the files made to be able to publish the ebook. I predict it'll be out before August. We'll have this ebook out on the market. And then, of course, we always have other books coming along. We have an international project coming up this fall. One of our Canadian friends is going to be publishing a book, and I'll just leave it at that as well and not give any more hints as far as that, but that's going to be coming out this fall too. We're super excited about it. Just came up with a great title for it and subtitle. And that was, behind the scenes. One of the things that some of y'all don't see behind the scenes is the amount of work that goes in on things like covers and titles. And like the book comes out and it's like, oh, that's the cover. Well, sometimes getting to that title and to get that cover took 3 Zooms, 47 emails, 7 iterations of different versions of cover, it's crazy sometimes. Some of them, it's really weird because some of the titles are just like this. They come, even like an author might even come, the title's already settled, it's done. They know what they want their book to look like and all that. And other times it's like the very last thing that gets done is we decide on a title. And you can't do the cover, obviously, until you have the title. So sometimes it's just like, okay, the book is ready. It's been edited. It's ready for layout. We are ready to put this thing out into the public. We got to come up with something to call it. And I know that sounds kind of crazy, but that's literally what happens many times. And that's what happened with this book is basically it's all done. We just need a title. And so we finally came up with a title that we think we really love and a subtitle. There's another project out there right now that is basically all done. And we're just looking for the right title. So these are the kind of things that are spinning around in the background in my inbox before projects come out. Who else do we have here? So much to look forward to. Book titles and covers are super important. They are. So Tamara, good to see you in here. Your cover, by the way, absolutely love it. The Passion for Kindness cover is one of ours. It's just beautiful with that kind of teal color and oh man, gorgeous cover. So yeah, it is super, super important. And let's see what we have here. Titles, yes, absolutely. I agree with you, Yesenia. That's so true. And by the way, it's a little bit scary because my eyes are getting worse and worse. And so the reason that I'm clicking it and put it on the screen and then reading the comment is because the writing is too small for me to read unless I click and put it on the screen because my eyes are getting so bad. I'm getting old. This is horrible. Okay. So yes, absolutely beautiful. 100%. Okay. So I think we have pretty much wrapped up here. Again, thank you everyone for joining in. And if you missed the very beginning of the Facebook Live, I will repeat. We will try to be as regular as we can on summer Facebook Lives, but with the travel schedules and all that, with professional development events and everything, we're going to be out on the road speaking a lot. And so if I am either home on a Thursday or I am settled at a hotel somewhere on a Thursday at this time, I'll be happy to pop in here and hold some Facebook Lives, give you some updates from the road, talk about new projects, maybe talk about some strategies and different things like that. I have a back to school Facebook Live that for sure I want to do, talking about ways to open the school year. I want to do that sometime, probably in August as well, maybe late July or August. But I can't guarantee you that we'll be in it every week. So we'll try to do a better job of giving you advance notice of when we are going to be popping in on a Thursday. and when we're going to take the week off. And so, again, thanks for spending a little bit of your presumably summer vacation with me tonight and with DBC Inc. on this Facebook Live. And oh, by the way, usually I do a shout out if I'm wearing a shirt, but so Becky Schneckser, Expedition Science, got that shirt on today for the Facebook Live. This is one of our science projects. We have a couple science projects now. We also have the Science Box by Adam Peterson and Kim Adsit. And so the Science Box is kind of geared towards primary science education, super innovative and awesome. And we have Expedition Science. And the word on the street, rumor, is that there's an EduProtocol science book in the works too that's going to be coming out at some point. I'm going to guess 2024 for EduProtocol Science, but don't hold me to that. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, so shout out to Becky Schneckser, shout out to Lainey Rowell and Allison Liu, to Allison Apsey and Jessica Gomez, and we will see you all maybe next week. Bye, everybody.